and the other guy just not ready. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. We will say it early on because it probably will play a factor here tonight. But he's a guy that's been prone to a lot of cuts in his career.
Yeah, and you wonder about his opponent now. Does the opponent go out there looking to open up the... We're talking about it, so you know that his opponent's aware of it. Does he look to open up cuts, or did he just go out there with a good, solid fight plan? If it happens, it happens. I think he better do that, not just looking for cuts. That could throw him off a little bit.
Nice block. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Good defense, just covering up down low. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Nice. Teddy, and trying to break down this matchup of Mike Tyson facing an unorthodox, awkward, unconventional kind of fighter. I guess, you know, you try to make the comparison of who else has given them problems. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He goes down for the first time. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Tyson's punch is far off the target. He nearly lifted him off the ground. What an uppercut by Manfredo. Tyson scoring with that right hand. Manfredo's a big shot he just scored with. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
There's a nice left hand able to get in.
Side to side.
A little head hunting with the right. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember this fighter has been there before. So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to be David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors, and con your opponent. Let them think you're all right. Let them think you even want to fight when really you just want to buy a little time.
Still no defense out of him. Still no ability. Oh, he's stopping the fight. This fight is over. You saw the damage he was taking. The ref steps in and does the right thing. Fight is over. Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Good combination to the head. He's got confidence he can crack, and he just did there.
And he had the distance, Joe, the height that he wanted to set up that punch.
Stay away from those.
Teddy, talk to me about this matchup from a defensive side of the game when you have two speedy fighters matching up.
But you know what? I'm going to whisper in my guy's ear a little bit. I'm going to say, you know what? Use his speed against him. Step out a little bit. Let him shadow box a little bit. There's nobody there. And when he misses, step right back in. Make him pay.
Protecting his head well with his guard.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Watch the headshot.
Double up your chance.
You see, he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. See how he targets that hook? Ali's taking a lot of punishment, maybe too much punishment for an experienced referee like the one we have in there today to just keep on watching.
Yeah, you would expect him to be ready to do his job. Sometimes the job is to keep them fighting, to make sure they break. Sometimes it's to stop the fight. I think it's that time now.
Abraham's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. Last 10 seconds. Abraham's punch didn't come close. End of round one. His eye is completely shut. He really is at risk of being a TKO loser here. I suppose if he can defend himself properly, the fight will go on.
Yeah, well, that's going to be up to the discretion, the judgment of the referee. I mean, this is what the referee is paid for, his judgment in this kind of situation.
I don't want you to slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep your range. Jab, jab, right, okay?
So a fresh round is underway, but is it a fresh fighter? Ali's corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with, because if he does, I think it's over.
That's it.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs.
1-2, 1-2.
Good block by Ali. Oh, what a hook by Muhammad Ali. A clean, crisp right hand by Muhammad Ali. An accurate left by Bad Intentions. The beating has ended. That is enough unanswered punches. The ref stops it. It's a TKO victory. You gotta defend yourself, and he was taking a bad, bad beating. This fight is done. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. Good block there by Muhammad Ali. Zones in on that overhand right. Muhammad Ali can be so elusive, but Teddy, when he has been hit by power, he's got a great... And yet another big shot comes in. Oh, and here comes the first challenge of his night. Down he goes.
1, 2.
Abraham's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so